I'm Dylan, and welcome to Twisted Rich Garage. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Twisted Wrench Garage. Back out here on Black Pearl. Feel like I've just been doing wheels here lately because we got some on the red truck, which I'm not sure if that video will be out before or after this one, but that will be coming out, or that video will be coming out. But we got our wheels all ready for our black truck, Black Pearl. Thanks to OK Blasters here in Oklahoma City. They took care of me on both my 15s and my 20s. I got a little before picture, and I'll post it now. Then I'll have an after they blasted it, and then now you see them all painted. Semis are loud. Tires we're going to be going with today is actually going to be this Summit Trail Climber 31 1050 by 15. It's a LT tire. I'm going to go with the white walls out. The reason I went with these is because they were the cheapest. I was able to find them on walmart.com for $103 a piece, and then I got a promo code I found online. I was able to save 10 bucks, which made them like right at $100 and some change each. So 450 bucks got me a whole set of tires. So really good deal. The only bad part was I ordered them about 2 weeks ago. Last week, 3 of them came in on Tuesday. The Walmart app let me know that they had showed up. But when I got there, they said that one was held up in Texas, and I got the tracking number for us. I've been keeping an eye on it, and man, that thing, I'm assuming it either got damaged or stolen, just because it went from Hutchins, Texas to Connecticut, and then made its way back down this way. So I think they had to reorder another one, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the process. Let's get these on here. I did leave the center caps at home that I plan on going with, so I'm gonna end up having to bring those out tomorrow, and we can get them mounted on here tomorrow. Don't have a whole lot of time out here. My wife's not feeling good, so I just want to come out here, get these mounted. I was gonna try to get them on the truck, but I mean, again, due to the fact that I don't have the center caps, and the center caps have to be on before I can put my studs in, or my lug nuts on, you know, I'm gonna wait on that. So today we'll just go ahead and get them mounted. I'm not gonna get them balanced. We'll see about it, and we'll just kind of go from there. Alright, so some of you guys might recognize the gold paint. It's the same paint that we actually put on the engine block. It's just that gold wheel paint. I picked up some new valve stems, so we'll throw those new ones on there as well. Get these tires mounted. Well, we're back out here again, working on Black Pearl, because yesterday, obviously, I forgot all kinds of stuff. I just wasn't thinking at all, so I wasn't able to get too much done yesterday. But we did come out today. I did bring the U-joint I forgot at home. I went ahead and got that taken care of. Spent a couple minutes, just went ahead and put that into the drive shaft. They're both the same part, 315G, front and back for this. And then this is the reason why we weren't able to get the wheels on. These are the center caps I'm gonna go with. I do have a set of the round center caps that I had blasted too, but I painted them black, and while I do like that look, it is an older school look for me. I do like these a little bit better. I think they're gonna look really good on these wheels. But right now I went ahead and spent some time also, and I got the back jacked up in the air. I'm gonna go ahead and get this drive shaft slid up underneath here, see if we can't get the drive shaft in so we can actually start filling it up with fluids, because we're right there. It's getting really close. All right, well, first thing we need to do is get these U-joint straps off of here. They aren't super snug or anything. I'm just happy that they're here, honestly. There's been a lot of stuff that's been just missing that I've had to source up. So we'll get these off, we'll get these cleaned up, and then we'll slap this drive shaft in. Alright. Here's one. Two. All right, so let me go wire wheel these up, and I need to clean this up too because this is pretty gross. Looks like we may have had a pinion seal leak, so that might be something we'll need to handle in the future, but who knows. We'll see in the future once we drive it a little bit. Let me spend some time cleaning this up, get those straps cleaned up. Ugh. Alright, say we got that about as clean as we're gonna get it for now. Just want a good surface from our new U-joint to go against, and I'll just run over and get these cleaned up real quick, and then we'll get this drive shaft slapped in. Alright, after a lot of fight, we finally got the drive shaft in. The yoke was pretty dirty. Had to brush it out, spray it out. I put some grease on it to help get it to go on. And I had to like slide it back and forth, to get it to where it'll actually go where it's supposed to be. So now that that's in, let's go ahead and get these tires mounted. All right, we'll start with this back since we got it undone already, or up in the air. Pull these old lug nuts off. I've got some new ones for it. Let's get this set out of the way. I'm actually going to take a wire wheel and clean up these threads before I put the new lug nuts on. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's go grab one of our wheel and tires. Alright, and as you guys saw before, I'm going to be running these. So, now let's get an idea what this thing's going to look like with these new wheels and tires on. Alright. I don't want to damage the new plug nut, so I just want to make sure I get it on there. Yeah, that's why I wanted to clean those threads up, because these are the original ones. Come on now. And there went the cap off of that one. Two more to go. This is the original spare from my from Project Ramona. The red truck actually was underneath the bed. I forgot to clean the threads. Let me clean those threads. Just killed a big old spider. All right. Good enough. There we go. Little gunked up threads on that one. All these threads are kind of gunked up. What can you do other than replace them? threads a little bit. I'll go around and torque them after I'm done changing them all. But man, that looks good. Oh yeah. I like that. One more and we're done. Well guys, another day here on Twisted Wrench Garage. Back out on Black Pearl again. Like I said, we're getting really close to getting this thing fired up. Yesterday we got that drive shaft in and got all the tires and stuff mounted on the truck. Did sort out a few other things, didn't record much. Got a ground strap on from my cab to the intake manifold. Did sort out my oil pressure light wire. I was trying to figure out which one that was, and I can show you how to do that. Usually on the oil pressure switch that's on the back of the motor, there's going to be a one wire connection that goes to that. Sometimes there's two sensors. On this one there's only one. This one should have the setup for both of them, but I'm just going to use the oil pressure sender for now until I can get it all set up to run with both, or just get an actual mechanical oil pressure gauge, which is, you know, what I prefer to have. But I just need to basically all you got to do is just give it a ground. If you give it a ground with the key on, it will actually activate the gauge, and it runs off of ground. So all you gotta do is give it the ground, get somebody inside to get a good look at that gauge. Whenever they see that gauge moving, you know you've got the right wire. So I did find that one. It's a brown wire. Generally they're white. This one's brown. I'm assuming just because it's dirty or whatever. But we do need to switch out the clip end on it. It has a push-in style, and it needs to be a slip style. So I'm going to try to find a connector that I can put on there so I can connect that. Did go ahead and spend some time today. Went ahead and put the valve cover gaskets on. That was like one of the last things I did. I still do need to grab some belts for this thing. I keep forgetting to stop by the parts house and grabbing those. But we are putting oil in it, and then we're going to start putting the transmission oil in it as well. That way we get all that sorted. And then I do need to get this kick down arm sorted as well. Get that kind of set up to where I can use it for now. That way I can drive it until I get that actual rod that goes to it. But you know, we're getting close to just hooking up the battery and making sure there's no fires or nothing. I already hooked it up once and nothing so far. We'll hook it up again here shortly, and I'll show you everything that's working so far. All right, I got all the fluids filled. Battery's hooked up. Seems like there's no fires. I'm just gonna go hop in. I went and threw some gas in the throat, just a little bit. I just want to hear it, see if it pops off. All right, I ended up pulling that starter off, testing it. And then I cleaned the terminals, and I ended up getting it put back on, and it seems to be working now. So I'm gonna put a little bit of go juice in the throttle there. I'm not trying to run it for a long time. I just want to hear it pop off. Well, I thought I was going to get it started up today, or at least pop off today. Again, I don't have the belts on it right now, and there's no coolant in it. But I was just trying to see if I could get fire, make sure I was getting spark and those kind of things. No spark. Did get it to finally crank over, just some dirty starter terminals. Did go ahead and pull the ballast resistor off. Did give it a test. Those are supposed to test out between like 1.8 and like 5 ohms, and mine is like 1.5 or 1.7 to like 1.5, and I doubt it's I don't think it's any good. So went up to the parts house. Gonna have to order it, so it's gonna be you know, a day or so. But tomorrow's my birthday. Not sure if I'm gonna be out here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be out here tomorrow, but we'll see. So that's it for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow or the next day. All right, should be able to see that display there. When we're testing these ballast resistors, and they don't go bad very often, but when they do, it is always good to know how to test them. And you want to bring it down to the 200 on the horseshoe, which is the ohms. And we're just gonna touch either side. I want to see what number we get. It's 1 point, yeah, see it's 1.7. 1.7, 1.6. And it's supposed to be higher than 1.8 is what I've seen online. Man, it's jumping all over the place. So we got another one coming, and I'll show you what that reading comes out to. All right, here's our new one. Let's see what we get on this one. Okay. The numbers going up, so going crazy so bad. The other one's coming out the same. That's odd. So I might have to do a little more troubleshooting on this. We'll see what this does. I don't know if you guys can see this wiring over here, but I had to go through all that again and try to figure out some stuff. It turns out the distributor wasn't set right, so I had to get it opened up and get a feeler gauge in there, and I set it to 0.008. So here we go. It popping and spitting. I did throw a little bit of gas in the tank, but the fill hose is leaking, so I'm gonna have to replace that. I'm not sure if I got enough gas in it to pull some up here or not. I'm hoping. I'm not getting fuel up there yet, I don't think. But we are getting spark finally. I'm sure that choke is causing me some problems there. See if I can get some in the bowls. If I can get it idling long enough, it should fill the bowls itself. But again, I didn't put a whole lot in it. These gas cans are so odd. Just try that. Really don't want to make a mess with it. Grab that. getting somewhere. I'm just not getting any fuel. I don't think I've got enough in the tank. I brought a 5-gallon can with me, but I was only able to get like maybe a gallon in, so. Come on, pick up some fuel. Might need to turn that distributor a little bit. Again, keep in mind, I don't have any water in it, so I'm just trying to get it fired up just for a second. I just want to hear it. Yeah, we might have to sort out that fuel issue at the back, make sure we can get enough gas in it before we can actually get it fired off. Because I don't think I'm getting enough. Because it should have lit off and stayed running by now. Well, alright. As you guys can tell, I do also have another coil hooked up over there. I didn't know if my coil was bad or not, so I'll get that moved back over, make sure we're still good there. Alright, I want to double check and make sure that that coil is working as well. Yeah, that coil works too, so we just need to figure out that gas leak back there at the back when we're filling it up, and then we should be okay to start getting gas to it. Well guys, we got as much done as we can this week. We got some fire, we got the new wheels and tires on, it's all hooked up. Did hear pop off some, wasn't able to get it fully running because of the fuel filler neck. I wasn't able to get enough gas into it. It was actually really cracked up right at that base. So I took the hose clamps off and I just cut it off. I'm gonna take this up to the parts house. I've also got some new belts on the way. Those should be at the parts house waiting for me to pick them up. Yeah, all we gotta do is, add water. Let's get that fuel tank sorted out. Then we should actually be able to start hearing this thing fire up. And then I think the last thing to get taken care of, like major thing, is that exhaust. So I need to talk to a couple exhaust companies here in town, see what it's gonna cost me to get all that stuff, put in. Considering I have all the parts. Just kind of curious how much it's going to cost, because I've already spent a lot of money on the truck, so I kind of want to do it as budget as possible if I can. But man, I'm super happy with how the truck's looking, how it's sounding so far, and the wheels are looking on it. I guess just happy all around. I guess real quick, since I've got it hooked up, I've got the battery still hooked up, I guess I could show you all the things that are working so far that I know of. So we turn the key on. What's funny about it is the radio works but no sound comes through. Not sure if any of the lights are working. Okay, I can see a headlight out there. I don't think any of these interior lights are working, so that's something we're gonna have to figure out. The dome light isn't working. Let's see. Map light isn't working. The buzzer's working. That window motor over there I can hear it working, but it's not moving the window. And then this one over here doesn't do anything. And then the locks are pretty stuck. So definitely still needs quite a bit of stuff, but a lot of this stuff is like stuff I can take care of at the house and slowly but surely get everything working. But again, that is all we have time for in this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next episode where hopefully this old girl will be running. See you guys next time.